what were some of the key gaps that you knew that you needed to fill as you were developing the team?
That's a really good question. In particular, for myself, anytime you have to create a role that doesn't exist, you're learning on the fly. A lot of podcasts, a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of watching Carl Sagas agency hours, a lot of reading, a lot of self-reflection. And I think that's a really important key piece that people need to remember is to be patient with yourself. You're also learning a new role. In terms of creating new roles that haven't existed before and trying to hire and develop for that, I would start with the same answer in that a lot of it is you can learn from what people have already done in the past. You can test things out. Don't go all the way, all in without having actual results that your team can prove. So, for example, maybe you're just doing a test run of something. You are asking one person to see if they can take on a new role before you say, okay, now everyone, we're adding this to your role, right? So then once you start testing, some key pieces that come from that, really, you're identifying who. So you need to know who can do this. Who do you trust? Who is motivated? Who's going to be able to not just create this new role, but also the description for it and the expectations around it and training on how to get there and what success looks like in that role. Um, and then you're starting to develop an actual onboarding and scalable training process around that role. A lot of that means setting new goals. What is the goal of this role? How is it helping your overall agency goal? How is it going to help you grow in the right direction and what you're trying to accomplish? And then figuring out the right tracking for progress as someone grows in that role, because everybody needs to know that they're doing a good job and what they need to be working on to keep growing in that role